Got your cards ready?
I hope they're not too tricky.
Do you know about the card game?
I did.
Oh.
I was saying to Lizzie I had been studying. I think I might be rubbish.
Is there anyone you want to beat on the leader score?
Well, who's on it?
Let's have a look. There we are. So that's what it is currently.
Leander.
Oh, what score are we on? What score? Okay.
Is that doable?
No,
No, Leander's one of our students, and she trained with us, and a lot of her people that are employed by her trained with us.
Of course.
So she's actually we've done a practice spotlight on Celtic bookkeeping just because
all the
training's been with us. So I feel like I know her well enough to say that I want to beat her.
Nice. Hello, everybody, and a very warm welcome to our next exciting episode of Ask the Accountant Pitstop podcast here in sunny Manchester 2025. Here we got our next guest in a big list of very exclusive people that we're interviewing today. So first of all, who are you and why are you here?
So I am Elaine van den Akker, and I am all things marketing, digital content and partnerships at expert home study bookkeeping training provider Ideal Schools.
Amazing. And we know you very well from ICB. We've seen you at the ICB events.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, you're very much in there. You excited for the Lucas coming up?
Yes, very excited. So we're hoping one of our students is going to be shortlisted. Fantastic student.
Oh, fingers crossed.
Don't want to say too much about it in case I jinx it. We also have one of our tutors, very well respected and long-standing tutor, up for Tutor of the Year. And we always hope that we might sneak large training provider. But, you live in hope. You see what happens.
Well, that's what it's about, right?
Absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely.
And there's, very highly regarded in the community, so...
Oh, thank you. That's really kind of you to say. So we're having a really good day today. I've already been at a couple of sessions. One on LinkedIn, which was really interesting.
Okay.
Yeah, and it was talking about getting out your comfort zone, being a little bit more personal and authentic.
And what you're doing now?
Well, I'm doing my best. And so that was really interesting. Also been around quite a lot of the stands and had a chat with people. It's lovely to see familiar faces and just catch up and find out how people are doing, but also meet new people. So yeah, I don't know if you know Aaron, but very much the boys, Brian and Scott, when I came on board, were a bit reluctant to come to these things. They're very much like, let's just stay in the office, do our best with the social media from home, but not really get out and about. And I'm like, nah, you need to get out there.
You got to be
get out and talk to people. Yeah. There's nothing like it. So I think that they're out their comfort zone. I've got to push myself out of mine, haven't I?
Yeah, and you're here. That's what it's all about.
Totally.
So, what is it commute for you? How easy is it to get here?
So we came on the train last night.
Okay, yeah.
So we left about 3:00 and we got in about 6ish.
Okay.
So it's pretty good. And we'll get the train back up later on this evening. And it's not too bad. It's about 24 hours away from home for us. So It's not as bad as going down to London. But it's really important, I think, that we come along to these events, especially the ones that are in the north, because obviously we're based in Scotland, but we obviously have students right across the UK and beyond. We have people, stationed on military bases in Germany. We have people in the Philippines. We have people all over the place. So, and we have quite a lot of students in Ireland as well. So, it's important that we come along to everything really that we can and meet people and let them know what we're all about. So,
I love that.
We're also kind of really interested in getting to talk to some bookkeepers and accountants here today about what we can do for their employees as well as for them.
Interesting.
Because as well as the self-employed bookkeepers who are maybe sole practitioners, we are very into how do you train your staff when you take them on? What are kind of your training needs? We've got a brilliant scheme called the Employee Sponsorship Scheme, whereby you can train people who work for you, and if, for example, they were to leave, you can transfer the course over to another employee. We can provide reports on their progress so that you know if you're paying for courses, you've got a bit of control over what's
100%.
happening.
Yeah.
So, there's quite a lot about that I think is important that people know that we do as well, and that's why coming to these events are so good.
I love that. So, events like this, though, what was your first impression? Because have you been to Manchester?
I haven't been to this one before. This is some size.
Yeah.
I mean, I think the last event I was at was the ICB Summit, which is much smaller in size.
Yeah.
And lovely as well, just in a different way. It's a different
100%.
feel, isn't it? Because obviously it's more bookkeeping focused, and this is obviously a bit wider. But I think this is an amazing space, and I love the fact that the atmosphere is really quite buzzy and there's loads of people chatting, and I really like what I was saying to the guys earlier, the different theatres with the different sessions. They've now got this app that you can download and put it on your headphones, and because I think that would be a major issue otherwise. You can't really focus on what someone's saying with all the chat going on. So I was doing that. I was listening to that LinkedIn one, and I had my headphones in, and it was great. Yeah,
worked well. Nice, very good. Nice. Because they're your own headphones, right? So you're
totally. It's a really, really good idea.
Yeah.
And it's how the tech can just make things a little bit easier 100%. For us, isn't it?
And you guys been training everything. You're looking for little wins like that, right?
Yeah, absolutely. We're starting to use tech more. I mean, when I kind of came on board, we did have things like tutorial videos, but not quite so many as maybe we could have done. We're starting to do our own webinars live. So we did one on getting started in practice back in May, June time. And our next one is on learning to learn, which is in October. So that's, again, out the comfort zone. The tutors a bit at the beginning are a bit like, oh, how will this be? But once you've done a couple with ICB and AAT, you can kind of do your own.
Exactly.
Provided somebody's doing the tech and you just need to think about what you're going to say. So, our next one is Ellis Harris Kiak, who is our AAT specialist, and Louise Woodhouse, who's our ICB taxation tutor. The two of them both have education backgrounds as teachers and are now tutoring and also have their own bookkeeping practices. So with all those hats, you get a real insight into how do we kind of advise people on how best to learn. And my own background is education as well. I was a modern languages teacher for many years before I started doing this. So it's little things that have worked that might have worked with kids in the classroom that if you tweak them enough, can work with adults as well at home. So hopefully that'll be something that people will find helpful.
And this is a sort of event, right, to start thinking of that. Like you said, talking to people and getting
to
And I love the fact that you're kind of looking at that employer side as well, because I'm a trainer as well. I'm a certified trainer for QuickBooks. And we're constantly trying to figure out, well, how do we make it actually so it's worthwhile for the employer? And
absolutely.
Give them the support they need to make sure that they get everyone on board, right?
Absolutely.
And you have to start with that point, don't you?
You do. And I mean, there's nothing like having skilled employees to grow your business. It's the single biggest resource you'll ever invest in.
Yeah.
And actually by far the most important. And I think if you've got people who are well trained and are bought into what you're doing, now you're on to a win-win,
Love that. What are you looking forward to from this event then? Is there anything you've got? Is there any speakers?
There's a couple of them. There was one in particular later on was all about taking breathing spaces to get the most out of your performance and kind of making time for yourself and not kind of burnout can be a thing. So I think that one looks quite interesting. There's another one on leadership as well and how you manage teams. Not that we're a huge company. There's only 9 of us, but it's how you all interact and how
really worthwhile,
absolutely.
Right? Yeah.
We've got an event coming up in November where all of our tutors are going to get together actually before the Lucas. So I'm thinking about the leadership one. That might be actually quite good because I will be probably along with the chairman Scott and the managing director Brian planning the agenda for that meeting. Amazing. So any little hints and tips that I can nick for that will be good. Yeah. It's been already worthwhile coming just for touching base with people that maybe the email trail's gone a little bit cold. You were going to maybe have a little chat about a partnership and just everyone's been busy and you've seen each other and gone, oh yeah, we must. That's been quite nice as well. So
I love that. What's been your highlight so far of the event?
So my highlight so far has, just kind of getting into a different conference feel and feeling and being in something bigger, much bigger than us. I mean, we work in an office where generally there's 3 of us in most days. Most other people work remotely. So to come to something like this where there are thousands of people on the floor, I am a bit of an extrovert, so I quite like being around people. I get energy from that.
Yeah.
So, I'm quite enjoying that side of it. I'm enjoying just the buzz and kind of chatting to folk and getting my selfies and going around filming and all of that. So getting loads of content as well.
Yeah, and it's content you can use all year, right? Like that's what it's for, isn't it? Like,
absolutely.
You're investing in that content library.
Yeah, totally. And I think, I do like standing at the stand and chatting to people about courses. I can do that too, but I think it's as much about getting around and seeing what else is out there. There's software providers and things here that I didn't even know existed.
Yeah.
So it's all good. The more you know, the better informed you are, the more you can kind of advise your prospective students and so on about what's out there.
Yeah, and advise them to come to places like this, right?
Yeah, totally.
Now you've got that first-hand experience, you can pass it on to them.
And you can say to people, if you're a bit of an introvert and you prefer a smaller one, then maybe this one would be good for you.
And that event.
All of that kind of thing.
Exactly. Right.
I think that's really, really helpful. Yeah, I think since I've come on board, so when I started, it was probably around about 2023. As I said, I had an education background. And originally they took me on to answer the phones and do some filing and admin 1 day a week. And gradually I kind of created a job for myself by saying, have you thought about, why don't you?
I love that. Yeah.
So now I do what I do, and I do it part-time, 2 days a week but it's perfect. It's fitting in really well with my life. Our kids are teenagers, so I'm still at the stage where there's a bit of running about and being a mum taxi.
Yeah.
So being able to have some flexibility to work from home and fit things round about it, it's working out okay.
Amazing.
And hopefully they're getting something out of it as well. So.
An event like this, you've got to invest a lot of time, you've got to come through. How do you take action from an event like this? Like what's the secret sauce, especially for someone who maybe never been to an event like this before?
So I think there's kind of two sides to it, because I'm coming at it as a visitor.
Yeah.
But I'm also coming at it as an exhibitor.
Yeah.
So I think as a visitor, it's about coming in with a clear idea about what you think you would like to go and see. So looking at the app in advance, scheduling your day. What are the sessions?
You can do it on the app, can't you?
Yeah, so you can actually look at what all the different talks are and decide which ones are must-see, which ones are things that, might be interesting to watch a recording later, that kind of thing, and actually go through it and click what you're going to go to. Once you see who the exhibitors are there any there that you think, I heard about them, but I don't really know what they're about, I must go and have a chat with them. And then I tend to try on the train on the way home, or because we can't stay for the after party tonight, unfortunately, or nick into the quiet zone, which is actually really good.
That's a good shout.
And the old-fashioned notepad and pen, there's no substitute as far as I'm concerned. Just jot down a few things that you're going to follow up on. So that's what I would do as a visitor. As an exhibitor, obviously, we're getting leads. So it's about kind of trying to think about how we filter them and what we do with them, what kind of follow-up we have. We've got some little giveaways as well, so making sure we follow up with that. Yeah, and just adding them onto our kind of general mailing list, because sometimes people chat to you and they're not quite ready to enrol, they're not quite ready to commit, but they kind of want to know what's happening with the courses and what's happening with any offers you've got on. So just keeping in touch with them and making sure that, we follow up.
I love that. Great advice. This industry is an amazing industry, but what is it that you love about this industry?
So I think, having worked, as I said, in education in the public sector for 20 plus years, and then come to what is more of a private sector thing. I know there are kind of big organisations involved as well that are more like, like the ICB and the AAT, etc., exam bodies and things, but I am pleasantly surprised by how collaborative and positive the relationships are and the community is. I think I thought it was quite cutthroat, and I really don't get that feel at all.
Collaboration over competition,
absolutely.
Right?
And I think everybody's there. I don't think people feel that they're taking each other's clients. I think they think if we can grow the pie for everybody gets a bigger slice. And I think there's a whole lot of chat, and we have a chat with the exam bodies and some of the other partners that we have about growing the market and trying to target people higher up the sales funnel and make more people aware of bookkeeping and accounting as a great career option, and how we can then meet their needs, because it's definitely something that can give people a fantastic lifestyle. I think the bookkeeping side of it started, I think, a lot of the ICB kind of self-employed bookkeepers that we have. A number, I would say, maybe a few years ago, it was perhaps women returning to work after children, or people that have maybe had health problems, or people that have maybe caring responsibilities of some sort, come out of a corporate environment, had a family or taken a break, and then they're coming back and they're looking for something as kind of quite low-key to do on their own. I think that's transforming now.
Yeah, 100%.
I think it's changing hugely, and I think bookkeeping is seen as a profession in a way that it wasn't 15 years ago. It's such a huge kind of growth area, and I think the whole thing with MTD coming can only bring more opportunities for accountants and bookkeepers to work collaboratively, and for the whole industry to grow and do well. So I'm pleasantly surprised by how I certainly feel it's quite a nice community to be part of.
100%. Yeah. And like you said, it's nice that on the most part people are seeing MTD as a positive in the community, at least.
Yeah.
Right? Outside of the community, clients aren't.
Yeah, I think people are a bit scared, aren't they? But I think it's lack of knowledge that's scaring them. It's the same as anything. Change is always scary when you don't know what it's going to look like.
100%.
But if the people that you trust to look after your money, to look after your figures, know what they're doing, it'll be okay. They'll get you there.
Definitely. So that's what you love about the industry. What don't you love so much about the industry? What keeps you awake at night?
What keeps me awake at night? Courses are always changing. Syllabuses are always changing. Tweaks are always having to be made. Every now and again, someone spots a typo in a course and you think, that's been proofread 25 times. How did we miss it? Silly things like that. I think because I came from an education background and I was a languages teacher, so my whole thing about spelling and grammar, it's not necessarily a strength to be quite that twitchy about these things. So if I spot a social media post that goes out, or I spot a newsletter that goes out, or anything that's got a typo or a grammar error, gives me the fear. But the boys know that now, so they run them all past me. Doesn't mean I'm immune. I can still make mistakes myself, but I am a little bit uptight about that. I have to admit.
That's what we like to see. All right, I'm going to give you a time machine, and you're going to go back 12 months, or it could be longer if you need to. What I want you to do with that time machine, though, is I want you to go back to your past self.
Yeah.
And I want you to take back with you something you've been using in the lately, or it could be an app, it could be technology, it could be. I mean, someone said iMask just on here, right?
Yeah.
It could be a physical item.
Yeah.
But what is it that you started using now that you wish your past self had, so that the listeners can hear about some maybe little tip there to get them to so they can incorporate it in their life.
From my point of view, with the digital technology side, I would say things to do with doing social media.
Okay.
So I would say Canva, obviously, I was probably using 12 months ago. I wasn't necessarily using CapCut to edit video content. I wasn't necessarily scheduling posts on Instagram. I wasn't using MetaSuite very well. I wasn't using LinkedIn very well. I think the analytics of the social media side, it's just about...
It's a vast tool set.
Oh, it's huge. Yeah. And I think, I laugh at coming to things like this because we're quite a small company. Even the graphics for the stand, they were like, could you just ask your graphics team to... and I'm like, the graphics team is me with my Samsung S24. Do you know what I mean? So, there are limits to what I can do.
Yeah.
But, all of the technology and just being a bit less afraid. So, can I go forward 12 months and tell you? Partly due to Stephanie Marshall, who's one of our Ideal Schools ambassadors, and as you know, podcasts herself. She is determined that we're going to have an Ideal Schools podcast.
Oh, amazing.
And that we'll do something once a month. So, she'll probably be the first guest. And I've downloaded Riverside FM, and that's what she's told me to use initially, because I'm very much at the beginning of this.
Yeah.
And 12 months from now, wouldn't it be nice if I was saying to you we'd done 6 episodes?
That'd be amazing.
I would like that.
100%.
Will you come on it?
Oh, without doubt.
Okay.
Sign me up.
Thank you.
And so that's you going back 12 months.
Yeah.
Going forward, I mean, I know you're taking Riverside, but what about AI? Because various bits is going to affect you, right? Because you've got, how's it going to affect the educational side and also from a content side of you? How do you feel like it's going to be in the next 12 months or maybe longer?
I think it's such a fantastic tool. I think people are really negative about it. And I can understand why. I think when it comes to managing the money side of things and bookkeeping and managing the figures, no bookkeeper or accountant wants to feel that they're going to be replaced by AI. And I really don't think they are.
No.
Because certainly our tutors tell me, until they actually get to a point where they can put some kind of tax question into AI and it gives them the right answer, they're not going to be worried. And that's not happening yet.
Yeah, exactly right.
So from that point of view, I think we're always going to need people that know really what the different quirks and exemptions and things are. But from the point of view of things like writing, copy, content creating, that side of things, there's a danger that we all become this monotone voice that all sounds the same.
Yeah,
and I think it's about trying to... I quite like using AI for certain things, and I think from the business side of things, you want what you produce to sound professional. You want it to sound like you know what you're talking about. But there's also when it's your own personal social media side. So, that's what they were talking about over there at LinkedIn. They were talking about how you have your business account and then you have your own account that sits alongside it. Well, when you repost things from your business account, it's got to be your authentic voice. And I think I was reading somewhere about the different generations and how they use social media. It was talking about Gen Z in particular the focus they have, the thing that makes them want to be involved with companies and buy products and services is authenticity.
Yeah.
So if everybody's just communicating with the same AI voice, that's not going to work.
No.
They want to see the people behind businesses. They want to see the people behind companies.
Well, we buy from people, right?
Yeah, everybody buys from people.
Yeah.
You buy from people you like and people you trust.
Exactly.
And it's basic stuff. So yeah, I think that's quite a long-winded way of saying I think AI's got its place, but I think I will always value the human bits that I can add in far higher than anything AI can do. But I like it to do things like, I've said that word twice in the opening paragraph, give me an alternative. I mean, from that point of view, it's a no-brainer.
Yeah, completely agree. All right.
Oh no, you're going to do this.
We're going to be moving on to our game. So you've already said who you want to beat, and I've got every faith in you of getting this done and getting this completed. So our little game is as follows. We've got 5 cards here.
Okay.
5 people, places, events.
Okay.
Could be any of our 60 cards we've got.
Okay.
And you're allowed to ask me any questions, and I can say yes or no. And at any point, you're allowed to skip the particular card.
Okay.
But you get a 1-minute penalty if you do that.
Okay. I'll give it a go. I'm a
Okay.
bit worried I'm going to be rubbish.
No, you're going to smash this. You're going to smash this. Start asking me questions in 3, 2, 1. Ask away.
Is it a human being?
It certainly is.
Is it a man?
No.
Is it a bookkeeper?
No,
Accountant? In that world?
but that world,
Is it someone who works for an examining body?
technically, yes. I think you class them as an examining body.
Is
yeah.
it Amy Copeland?
It is, yay! Next.
Okay. Is it a human being?
Yes.
Is it an accountant?
Yeah.
Bookkeeper?
Bookkeep, yes.
Is it a woman?
Yes.
Is it someone that I have worked with? Maybe. Is
Not
it
that I'm aware of.
someone who is involved with the ICB as well?
Yes.
Is it Kirsty St John?
It certainly is. Well done. Next one.
Is it a human being?
Yes.
Is it a woman?
Yes.
Is it someone who is a bookkeeper?
Yes.
Is it someone involved with six-figure bookkeeper?
No.
Is it Stephanie Marshall?
Yes. Well done. Smashing it. Next one.
Is it a human?
No.
Is it an event?
Yes.
Is it Accountex?
No.
Is it Fab?
No.
Is it the Lucas?
Yes. Final one.
Is it a human?
Yes.
Is it a woman?
Yes.
Is it a bookkeeper?
Yes.
Six-figure bookkeeper?
No.
Libby Walcott?
No.
Is it Susanna Whelan?
It certainly is. Oh my days. So you had 0 skips,
Okay.
and that makes you number on 1 minute and 45
Is that
seconds.
good?
That is very, very good. That puts you 3rd.
Oh, yeah, beauty. Sorry, that was very Scottish, wasn't it? Oh, yeah, beauty.
So very well done, very well done.
Oh, thanks, Aaron.
So the final bit is that you have an opportunity
Yes.
now to use that camera, that camera, that camera to
Okay.
plug, and plug away. Go for it.
So, if you do not know about Ideal Schools already, you need to check us out. Have a look at our website, www.idealschools.co.uk. We are on Instagram, we are on LinkedIn, we are on Facebook, and our content's excellent. I have to say that because I'm the one that creates it. But please check us out. We are a genuine family business who wants you to join our learning community and get the best out of your training. And you join us for life. You don't join us just for your course. You're part of the family. You join the community. We have virtual welcome meetings. We have private Facebook groups. We have peer support. We have webinars. We have everything you could possibly need to make remote learning, distance learning, less alone and scary and daunting. So check us out.
I love that. I love that. And highly recommended from us. Everyone in the community thinks you're amazing. So, yeah.
Oh, thank you so much,
You got our
Aaron.
stamp of approval
Oh,
as well.
thank you. And thanks for having me today.
Anytime. So if you've liked this content, you're already in the right place. Make sure you like and subscribe and get everything you want from the world of Accountex 2025. We've got amazing podcast pit stops still coming your way. So make sure that you come and watch us and listen to us and like us and comment us and everything else. And then put in the comments below, Do you think we should have a Cool Friends episode with you at some point?
Oh, yeah, I would love that.
So get yourself a card at some point. And also, very well done on getting such a good score.
Oh, I know. I'm absolutely gobsmacked, quite frankly. That studying in the
That
Premier Inn
studying
over
has
breakfast
worked,
did the trick.
well, yeah. So that's what you guys want to do. You want to go out there and you want to get yourself studying as well. So thank you so much for being involved in this
Thank you, Aaron.
little podcast.
It's been a pleasure.
And I'm sure we'll speak to you soon.
Yeah, lovely.
Bye for now.